Okay, in this video I'm going to explain how to take the bezel off of the rearview mirror in a BMW. It's from a 335, and so the mirror in the car has the remote sensor. This replacement that I purchased does not, but I needed the mirror from this one because that's the only thing that was broken was the glass on the other one. But getting this bezel off can be pretty tricky because you can't, with the mirror in place, obviously it's not in this, with the mirror in place it's pretty rigid, so you can't press anywhere to release the bezel. So what I did was pop this piece off by fitting a screwdriver in the side of it. It's not really easy, but you can pop it off, stay right there. And you can see this is what came off of it, was this piece. You see it? And so it was just fit in there like so. So basically, if you could squeeze the sides, that would be ideal. You can't, so you have to screwdriver pop off one side and pop it out. Once that's out, then you can get pressure, because you have to be able to lift this part off of the bezel. So you have to put a screwdriver in here, pull up on it, and there's a gap. I don't know if you can see that gap, but it creates a gap. Even with the mirror in here, it still creates a gap. You want to start, the bezel locks into place about right here, and about right here, and then so on around the inside of the mirror housing. So about right here and right here, you could start in one of these two places. So you lift up, pull the pressure up, and then you have to slide something right into that space there. I'd suggest like a credit card, something plastic, so you don't mess it up. Once you put that in there, just keep recording off.
What am I doing?
So you will push up on that to create that gap there. Once that gap is in place, can you still see it?
Mm-hmm.
You have to slide something in here. Once you have that in there, you don't need the screwdriver anymore. You can now, well, either way, remember it was in there, okay? Once you have that in there, then you can just kind of gently slide it along, and it will release these. It releases those prongs as you slide it around the rim of that bezel, continuing all the way around. You have to readjust and reposition it sometimes. Same thing. You just pop it out, and as you go around, it pops those out. Eventually, the whole bezel will come out. Once the bezel comes out, the mirror. Once the mirror pops out, there are two connections. So just before you just rip it off, tilt it out, disconnect the two connectors. They've got like little squeeze tabs that you need to squeeze before you pull them off. And that's it. And then the new mirror actually clicks in really easily. It's getting out. It's the hard part. Anyway, hope that helps.